Scoring the basketball when needed to.
Woo.
No
PJ, nice finish.
No defense for that.
Wow.
That's Dr. J stuff.
Tobias Harris looking for another three. Inside position, Jalen Duren, good rebounder, 8th in the league at over 10 a game, and 9-7 over their last 23 games, beginning that night against Dallas. Duren lowers the boom on Washington, a basket for Duren.
He busted him.
Now Dinwiddie, former Pistons player, first 2 years of his career.
Nice attack by Spencer. Nation and team, but the success they've had, Clay has all day.
Yes, he does. Time to do his laundry before he hit that three. Points a game, and certainly providing some leadership that is blended nicely with the young fellas on that team. Corner three out of a timeout. Nicely done by Washington. Getting it in 2020-21, nearly 17 points per game that year. And it is Malik Beasley for 3. Find him.
Find him whatever you do.
Giant killer attempt is no good for Malik Beasley. But a tap home by Tobias Harris. He scored the first basket of the game, hasn't scored since.
Well, another one of those veterans.
Awesome. Operating off the dribble is Najee Marshall. Said a moment ago they were looking for his first basket, and there it is.
Sooner or later, he's on his way to a remarkable career.
Beasley misses, and Marshall holds off Holland for the rebound.
Smart player, too.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of good decisions.
Here's an explosive thrust to the basket. Hardy. Stewart came over to challenge the shot. Powell runs down an offensive rebound, and it's Marshall.
Nice.
And the Mavericks have that lead back up to 9. Chrissy on the drive and dish attempt by Dennis Schroeder. Attack in transition. Difficult shot by Brandon Williams, trying to go underneath the arm of Stewart. Schroeder finds Malik Beasley. Beasley going to drive it. Missed on the layup. And the rebound is knocked out of bounds. Looking to find a cutter to the basket. Fontecchio. Loose ball is picked up way off the mark for Holland. Brandon Williams, well, we'll have a special guest joining us here on the broadcast coming up to start the second quarter. Daniel Gafford will.
Your team and how you can help them being out for so long.
The thing that I see with these guys is just how resilient we are. You know, as DP just rips the rim off the floor, whether it's fighting through frustration, fighting through adversity, fighting through the lack of numbers that we have. It doesn't really matter. You know, we come out and we put that jersey on. We got a job pressure because every time when we challenge myself, it's successful. But majority of the time, it is times where it's like if it's a block that I get.
Part of it, and just can't thank you enough for the time, and looking forward to seeing you back on the floor.
Thank you guys for having me on. I enjoyed it.
Get well, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
The landlord.
I love Marcus. He's a legend, but I might want to put PJ in there.
Here's a pull-up made by Najee Marshall. That's for sure. Here's Asar Thompson with a spin move. Now bottled up in the paint, but getting out of that bottle was Jalen. Schroeder. Lead for Jalen Duren, and Duren slips under the defense and then ends up at the rim for an easy.
Hangs out on Venice Beach and lifts weights all day.
It was a
With
first,
the basketball.
first in the last 2 minutes on Dallas, so no free throws there for Detroit. Off the inbounds play, they get it. They curl into the lane, and a missed floater by Malik Beasley. 3-ball, Washington. 3J Washington connects with 30.
They needed a score.
There have been a few too many turnovers here in the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game for Dallas. Pull up, rims out for Cade. Back up for 1 overall pick of the 2021 draft.
That's a foul they did not call on Tobias. He hooked PJ Washington Jr. and he's mad. He's going to get a
Detroit has a chance to make this a one-shot game if they hit from deep. And Cunningham will take one from deep. Long rebound. Duren grabs it, but no time for another opportunity for Tobias Harris. So we've reached the interval at American Airlines Center. Dallas, they have been struggling as of late due to injury. They lost 9 of their last. Easily starting the second half because of an injury for Tim Hardaway Jr. He digs out an offensive rebound. Then Asar Thompson got it to go.
You can go upstairs.
Malik Beasley missed. Jones on the attack.
Good
Washington. 3J again. 4 for 4 from downtown. Asar Thompson the closeout. Marshall the drive against that closeout.
Nice.
Now the kick out. Clay. Yes, sir.
Touch the paint. Touch the paint.
12 points. Their leading scorer is now Cade with 13. Oh, Harris working in the paint, and Harris scores for Detroit.
He got that left arm.
Well throughout this game, and especially in this third quarter where they have had problems. Recently and one here.
It is and one. Wow. In the fourth quarter of what seemed like a very imminently winnable game, obviously, as Cade Cunningham scores on the little turnaround. The steal, Schroeder, Holland, lost it in transition again, but Simone Fontecchio there for the basket for Detroit.
Tunnel vision for Holland.
Yes, yes. 4 for 5 on threes tonight. They'll be looking to him to defend here, but Harris gave it up. Holland rattles in a three.
Good looking.
Way down here at the end of the third quarter, or presumably taking it way down. Cunningham looking pretty aggressive here, looking to score, and does with 5.7.
I don't care about that basket. That defense was awesome by Powell.
There will be a chance here for Dallas. It's Marshall in the paint. Beats the buzzer.
He does it a lot.
The knife slicing right into the paint. Got to a pocket of space and hit the pull-up.
Well, hang.
He'll okie dokie.
Dinwiddie way up and with the finish. Hit the backboard over the square. And a rebound claimed, the 8th of the game for Max Christie. Another good rebounding game for him. Finney, Clay, got it. Timeout Detroit. For the Bedtier player of the game. Schroeder with the pass, and it is wildly hooked up there and in by Cunningham.
He thought the other guy made the most contact.
But I also don't understand why he waited so long to make the call. That's not.
Got it back from Stewart. It was 97-85 Dallas, and now Detroit scored 6 in a row to cut it in half.
Confident offensive player to continue to go to a guy when he's hot like that. Give me that.
Driving kick, Najee for three from Spencer Dinwiddie. The Mavericks need their defensive aggression is really picking up. First to the basket, Schroeder missed. Might have been a push off.
Yeah, he got away with that one.
Just a one-man possession. Soaked up a lot of clock, but okay, Cunningham off balance. Tough finish and a foul on the mound. Dinwiddie against Beasley. Another possession where the clock is late, but this time Dinwiddie drives. Oh, and way upstairs. There's your giant killer right there. Having lost 9 of their last 10 games. Beasley cuts it in half. Nails a three.
That's just a...
To Williams.
Nice
Off the baseline. It finds Kai Jones, who drops the hammer.
Nice feed.
Brandon Williams on the bounce. Down to 2 minutes left in the game as he scores his first basket tonight. And getting the kind bounce. Now Beasley spots Schroeder. Schroeder for three. And it's 114-110 with 140. Looking for Kai Jones, but Harris was planted in front. Now Cunningham trying to ward off the defense. He missed it. PJ came back to challenge the shot and grab the deep.
Perfect game?
Never.
So there you
Except
go.
for Kenny Rogers at the ballpark.
A couple baseball guys.
Najee Marshall, no good. Ball out of bounds.
You got to be strong with the ball.
Well, let's see what Detroit does first. It's downhill, Cade Cunningham. There's the basket, so here's their moment.
That's too quick.
Season high with 30 points. Had 30 on the road against the Kings this year. Another drive into the paint, and again, very easy in about 7 seconds. Finds Klay Thompson. Nicely done. Thompson brings it up the floor, waiting for a foul. Here's Bewell. Bewell scores! Brandon Williams, and they call the foul. It's a 6-point lead.
I think that Dallas clearly outplayed the Pistons tonight. They were good in the second half.
Last time out, ball's in bounds, deflected by Dallas by P.J. Washington, and it is all over. Nice win for the shorthanded Mavericks tonight.